Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I want to share about programming. So how we are all being programmed to feel what we feel, to make the decision that we make every day. You will notice everything that you do, every decision that you make, everything that you purchase are programmed to your subconscious mind so that you could buy the things you can consume. Right? We are all consumer. Before that, let's dial your memory back to your childhood. So let's think that if you have a very amazing childhood, you with your friend running around, playing, chasing each other, or playing some games, rope jumping, or playing basketball, badminton, whatever it is. After that long run, you settle down at your home, you feel thirsty. What are you picking up as a drink? What do you like to drink when you are thirsty? Think of that. And then think again, the brand that you drink. Maybe some of you Coca-Cola, some of you Fanta. Why am I sharing this? Because everything is being fed on us when we are still young. Same goes with our parents. When they first encounter the drinks or Coca-Cola, they feel refreshed, they like the taste of it. After a long run, after that tiredness, and they have a drink and they feel amazing. And they become a supporter. They're being programmed. And through generation of programming, we are used to that. We all kind of have a time that we want to have some Coca-Cola. So I take this as an example that we are being programmed. When you are thirsty, think about Coca-Cola. And same goes with our daily decisions. Because things are getting worse nowadays, because of the media, because of the food that we are feeding ourselves, all those information are means to program us into making decisions in life, into purchasing things in life, buying stuff that we are not necessarily need them, but they tell you that you need them. If you can resonate so far, it's very sad to say that everything that every decision that we make every day are based on subconscious programming. I mean everything, not just drink, but I give you Coca-Cola as an example. Because most of us will have some chance to encounter that product, to have that product, to consume that product. And our programming, our behavior, our fears are some of the programming that has been or have been passing down from our parents, our grandparents, through the life that they live. The best example will be the way we value family. Eastern and Western are totally different on this. Eastern Asian country are more likely to value their family more, have deep connection with their family more than Western lifestyle, or the way that they see the family value, like how they value them. Like Asian will always have the higher values because they value their family more. But why? Because of the knowledge, because of the programming passing down to us. And that's not a bad thing, right? There's some good things in higher family value. We value families and we help each other out, we help our friends because they are Asians. Like we feel close and we listen to them more. And we also have some weakness like heavy bias on our own race or being agreeable to our own race more, right? That we can't really separate from that. Even if it's a Western mindset, right? We always listen more to like the race that are similar to us, like the skin color that are similar to us. We always feel that closeness. Then going back to the programming. So what do you want to achieve in life? This is the most important part, okay? Because I think that each one of us will have the capability of achieving things in life. But then when the programming comes in, when we think about how our parents do in their life or what they teach us during our years of childhood, it limits us from doing the things that are unconventional. That means we don't want to try new things, we don't want to be creative because it's not safe. And why? Because our parents has been there, because of the difficulties that had encountered, and we don't want to feel that way. Right? Fear is kind of like the brain trying to protect us from feeling that difficulties again, like our parents feel or our past feel, right? If there's a mistake that you do before, and your brain trying to protect you, so that there's a feeling of fear around trying new stuff, getting into new things. So what I want to do here is to make you realize that we are all being programmed. Whether we agree with it or not, we like it or not, there's no doubt that the life that you have, that you live, the thoughts that you have every day are the sum of the programming that people have to you in your life. So you live to become that person. You live to become who you are today, what you accomplish today, whether you like it or not. So here's the question that changed my life. When I asked myself this question, I'm a Southeast Asian, I'm a Malaysian. For those of you who are watching this, I actually know that what I'm doing before, what mindset that I have before, how can I change the mindset? Because I realized that the problem with us, with most of us, is the programming. The programming is wrong. Okay, imagine that you put a Windows XP system into your computer right now. Well, it works. It probably you will, but it will be super duper slow. That means you're putting the wrong software. You probably can't install, can't go to some website now, because you're using Windows XP. And then I realized that if the software is the issue, who makes the software? Like our parents, our friends, our bosses make this software. They install this software to us so that we can behave the way that they want us to behave. They want us to think the thoughts that they want us to think. Here comes the changing moment. So I would rather, from that day, I realized that I would rather program myself to the way that I want to be, other than let other people control me. Right, this is when we realize that we have the power to reprogram ourselves. We can install the newest software that works perfectly in this world. Because then, like, we have to realize that the old way of living, the old way of making money, the old way of being happy is not the same anymore. That's why we need to change our programming, our software. Like, there's things that we can't change, like how we look and our physical body. But that is the not most important part. The most important part of human power is the ability to change the thought, the neuroplasticity. Like, no matter what's your age now, we can always reprogram ourselves to the way we want it to be. You have the power to change your action, your thoughts, your decision every day, because you can reprogram your mind to think the way that you want to be, to live the life that you wanted to live, or redefine the happiness that really means happiness to you, not what your friends think, not what the social influencer think, like, not based on the outside world. We can do that through discovery of what we really like to do, what is our hobby, what we enjoy the most. Sometimes when we find out what we really like, it's not that hard to get. It's not like it will cost me a lot of money to get, to be happy. Maybe the simple thing that we do every day make us happy. Maybe when we come back from work and then we look at our child, right, our boys, our girls, right, that is all we want. That is all happiness means to us. Maybe that is for you. Or maybe spend more time with ourselves, to meditate. Sometimes that is the happiness for some people. Maybe the things that you like are going to travel, or vlogging, or playing sports, whatever things that you like to do. Compare that to, oh, I want to fly in a private jet. Oh, I want to go to buy this branded stuff. Right? I want to have Rolex. I want to have Patek Philippe luxury thing. I want to drive a Mercedes G-Wagon. Right? Maybe you don't like that. But the society, the influencer tell that you like it, right? You want to have it. And we blindly follow that until we get those things. And then we realize that this is not what I want. This is not the life that will make me happy. It's just physical stuff, right? And it doesn't fill the emptiness that I have in me. Maybe all you need is just someone to be with you, or to find a partner. But you put all of your time, your work into getting that G-Wagon, and you don't feel that happy at all, because all you need is a partner, a person that can listen to you, a best friend that you can invest your time with, talking to them, sharing. So with that said, it's time to wake up, guys. Don't let any people program you. Other than you start programming yourself to the way that you want to be. If you want to be more happy, right, this is the first thing that you have to start doing. Reprogram, redefine your happiness. Right? Don't refer to the outside world, the external world, right, what you see outside as a physical things. Like, look for the fulfillment that you have inside when you are doing things. Like, it can be playing badmintons, right? It can be sweating, that produce, right, that give us that dopamine, right, that serotonin, right, that we can relax afterwards. Whatever it is, don't look for the outside world. But sometimes, right, sometimes we can still love some things that are physical, that luxury, we can fight for it. But redefine what you really want and what you really like by not referring the outside world for that. Like, you define it, you look for it inside. Ask that question, guys, because the question that we didn't ask probably are the most important question that we need to ask. And then here comes doing what you really love. Okay, find what you really love to do. Don't care about what other people think about you, because they are being programmed to think the way they think, right? People are affecting them, are changing their mind based on their effects on those people, right? They try to affect you because they are being programmed too, whether they like it or not, whether they realize it or not. But if you bump into this video today, that means that it's time for you to wake up and start reprogramming yourself. Because our parents, our co-workers, our boss, they doesn't live our life. Right? We always live for ourselves. And why not we build the capability of program the life, to program the thoughts that we really want to think or feel, or things that we really want to have. Redefine them, reinstall those software, right? Uninstall those old software, old thoughts, old feelings that limit you from doing or being who you really capable of doing, right? I believe the power of the human being is unlimited. Right? I don't know what you experienced before, or you don't know what I experienced before. But the only person that can say the same word, do the same things, right, or make the same video is only me. Right? It's unlimited. it's vast, right? We can't have this thought of what can it be. So why do you put limit on yourself? Because of the past programming that people have in you. But it's not fair. So starting from today, when you have bad thoughts or bad feelings, you want to imagine that in your future self, who you want to be, how you want to feel daily. And that is important, because if we don't feel that feeling of being the person that are reprogrammed, right, we will not be there, because we can't feel the feeling, we can't be that person. We just want to be. But when you feel that feeling each and every day that you are that person, or you are becoming that person each and every day, step by step, slowly progressing, or taking huge step forward to become that person, right? Your life will energize you, because you are not looking outwards, you look more inwards to fulfill the happiness, right? That is the true happiness that you are really after. So start to reprogram, reinstall new software, uninstall the old software to free up that space for new things in your life. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like the video, please help me by like and subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friend so that they can be free, alright, to reprogram to be the best version of themselves and yourself too. All the love. See you in the next one. Peace.